This is the third video of the VHS-C version. I'm going to show you how to reassemble it. Now, the guides that I'm putting on the right hand side, there are two on the right hand side. And next, I'll now put the backing pad. Now that backing pad goes in between the rollers, and the tape goes in between that when the spools are put in. Now on the left hand side there is another guide roller, and next to it will be the guide posts. There is also another backing pad that's on the left hand side that you can slide in. And just carefully put it in. It will go in. It may sometimes slip out, but you can adjust it when you put the tape in. Now this is the brake actuator. It's basically a brake to stop the supply and take-up wheel from going round when it's not in the machine. Now just make sure that you get the springs in the right place, and you can just check it to see if it works. There are 5 still photos at the end of this video so that you can check to make sure everything is in its place. On the top right hand corner there's a green sliding tab. Now what you do is put that in. That's to protect the tape from recording on. Now this is the take-out wheel, and you need to run the magnetic tape around where the backing pad is and where the guide roller is. Now it takes a bit of time. Make sure you do run it around the backing pad and the roller. And when you've done that, you can then just tighten up to make sure it's working correctly. The next part to put on is the protective tape door. Now the spring is quite small, so you have to be very careful how you put it on, and there is a picture exactly where it goes at the end of this video. Now that's where it goes there, just about see it. Now you need to put the tape door on, and there are pins at both ends. Fit the tape door release catch, slide it in place, and just check to make sure it works by lifting the door up and down. Now you can put the top on, line it all up carefully. If it is all lined up carefully, it will sit down quite easily onto the top of the cassette housing. Now put the 4 screws in, they're all the same, and that's it. And here are some pictures to just show you exactly where everything goes. Now if you want to look at the other 2 videos that I have, one to taking it apart, and there's one just to see what's inside. So thank you for watching, and if you did get any value from this, then please share, like and subscribe. And if you want to look at more of my DIY, then please go onto my channel.